You're watching Monty TV. I'm Jackie Karsh, sitting down now with Eric Wagner and Vic Sharma from DC Advisory. Thanks so much for sitting down with me.
Thanks for having us here,
Thanks for
Jackie.
having us.
So what are the main trends that will define the cybersecurity industry in 2025 and beyond?
So a couple of different trends in cybersecurity. The first one is cybersecurity is very resilient. There's $200 billion to spend in 2024, which is going to $300 billion in 2028. So you're seeing a lot of nice growth in that market. Secondly, as you think about the cybersecurity companies, the earnings have been very positive. They continue to beat revenue, continue to beat earnings over the last quarter or so. And that's very positive. Now, what happens with that is that the cybersecurity valuations have continued to increase over the last couple of years. If you think about S&P compared to the cybersecurity high growth, moderate growth companies, it's really like 2 to 4x the broader index that you've seen for the cybersecurity companies. And then M&A is super strong. 2024, you've seen an uptick in M&A, you've seen an uptick in capital raisings, and that continues to be a trend going into 2025.
And underlying, those trends is just the overall threat environment, right? With AI, which has been discussed throughout this conference, it's driving both the threat landscape, but also some of the defensive side. And those trends are continuing to drive that 200 to 300 billion, spend in the category.
Yeah, and the other thing I would add is that everything's moving to platforms. You probably we heard a lot about that during the conference. And why is platforms important? It's because cybersecurity has become complex. There's a lot of different tools, and that complexity continues to increase. And as a result, you need to simplify that. And you're seeing some of the larger players make a bunch of acquisitions in the space, expand their portfolios, and we're just continuing to see that. The other part of this is that you see a lot of out-of-segment players actually make acquisition in the space. Like Salesforce acquired Own, MasterCard acquired Recorded Future, and we're going to see continued trend where you have out of segments, just given how big this market opportunity is to come in and acquire more companies. And then finally, I think from a trend perspective, SMB, the small medium business market, is a big opportunity. That segment has been a laggard in cybersecurity. So you have companies really coming in and saying, we're going to serve you the right kind of solution to ensure that you can protect yourselves, which is a big attack vector.
Let's drill down on that. How is AI influencing cybersecurity today?
Yeah, so a couple of different things about AI. One is AI for security. So that's where, why is that important? It's because the adversaries have become super sophisticated with the AI technologies that they're bringing to bear. The attacks have really shrunk in terms of time it takes to launch an attack. And what do enterprises do there? They have to fight fire with fire. So they're also investing in AI technologies in their cybersecurity stack to really address those attacks on a machine speed. So that's one component. The second component is security for AI. So as enterprises invest in AI and all these AI programs that you see out there, that AI technology becomes an attack vector in itself. So you need to have solutions that can actually help protect the AI programs at the enterprise level. And that's a big spend area that we're seeing a lot of interest.
And I would add that it's important to recognize that the adversaries, AI is allowing them to, foster these attacks with much less sophistication. And so it's reducing the barrier for bad guys to go after both individuals and companies. And so, like Vic said, fighting fire with fire is critical.
What recommendations do you have for founders who are in the cybersecurity space?
Listen, I think they're similar across any startup company. Once you've reached the right product market fit and you're going after the customers with a product and service that they are interested in and need, building a very strong team with a cohesive culture is something that we see differentiates the good from the great, right? Having a very, kind of North Star that you can go after, helps you make decisions quickly as you're scaling. I'd say go-to-market is the other really important one to think about, right? Whether you're a direct sales motion or you're going through the channel or some combination, really getting that to be repeatable is what's going to drive growth and success for most organizations. And then I think lastly is, saying being capital efficient. I mean, the current market environment is very focused on profitability or path to profitability. Gone are the days of growth at any cost. So being able to grow efficiently is something that founders really have to be focused on.
Well, Eric and Vic, thank you so much for sharing your insights. Really appreciate sitting down with you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.